What it do, y'all? We about to get into another live reaction one time. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Most definitely. So let's get into it. It's hot as a motherfucker. So, Tariq Nasheed and Flakko had a new interview. Good ass interview. Flakko actually got a lot of sense. He just be being fucking crazy as fuck sometimes. He asks a lot of good questions. Could tell he got a lot of intellect about himself. He just be being burnt out sometimes. Other than that, you know me, I don't say nothing negative about nobody. But my thing is this. I'm about to shed the light on a few things. So a lot of the whole narrative of the interview was a black and brown thing. So let me speak from an LA point of view and from a point of view of a person that knows the Latino culture pretty good. So check this out. I'm gonna talk about a few things. One thing is, I'm gonna keep it real about a lot of shit. So if you ain't ready for the ride, you know, you just ain't ready for the ride. So put on your seatbelt. But hear me out before you say any goddamn thing. So a lot of it, he was saying that the Latino community has this thing with the black and the brown unity, but it's not really there all the way. We more so push it. And we do. The black people push it more, even myself. But I do know a lot of Mexicans that do push it, but see, they the Mexicans that I fuck with. Because there is a selective few, just like there's a selective few of blacks that push it, but more blacks push it overall, I think, but there's predominantly a selective few in the Latino community. Now me, what I do is I fuck with people that fuck with me. I don't give a damn even if you black like me. I fuck with all the Mexican homies that do the shit I do, or they feel how I feel. That's just it, you know? Like a lot of the Mexicans, they like oldies. They buy oldies, they be in their fucking lowriders doing their thing. They love that shit. That's all they fucking play, especially the older ones. They love Snoop Dogg, they love Bone Thugs and Harmony, they love Ice Cube. They love all that kind of shit, right? They love Tupac, you feel me? So they are supportive in their own way. And you gotta let people do them. Just like niggas, we supportive in our own way. We eat a lot of fucking Mexican food, most niggas from LA. So we supportive in that way. You know what I'm saying? They supportive in that way. Now, they do have this stigma where they think the lighter is better. They do. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. But let me tell you this. And a lot of the stuff Tariq Nasheed was saying was true, but it's to a certain group of the Latino community. So let me say this, and hopefully I don't offend nobody. Most of that is the paisas in the Latino community. The essays in the Latino community, they be more on some, they be having their little issues too. They got their little homies that's racist, but a lot of them fuck with niggas. Or the game banger essay, right? The Cerrillo. Because a lot of them got either niggas that's from their hood, or they got niggas that they fuck with, that they grew up with. And then some of them just don't fuck with you even if they grew up with you. But most of them got some black homies like they fuck with, most of them. I know this for a fact. Most of the ones that be racist and doing that shit, even though some of the Southsiders be racist, most of them that be more on some bullshit is kind of leaning more towards the paisa. Let me tell you this, and not all the paisas is racist. I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea. I got a lot of paisas I know that's cool as fuck. It's just they brought up with this narrative when they come over here. That's all, and they stick to that shit. That's why like a lot of paisas, when you meet them, they act weird, but then once you get to know them, they fuck with you. Like, oh man, my friend, they want to be your homie and shit. But off top, they might act weird with you because they have this ideology that's been distilled in them, you know? Cause that happened to me a million times. But once they get to know you, they be like, oh, he cool as fuck. You feel me? They'll be your best friend. After that, they give you a fucking phone number. They give you a ride. They give you money. They, you know what I'm saying? They fuck, want some tequila? They fuck with you. Anybody that know what the fuck I'm talking about, know what the fuck I'm talking about. And a lot of times, the Paisas even have problems with the Sereno Mexicans, because they feel that, you know, I'm not gonna get people to their politics, but they feel, a lot of them feel that they making their culture look bad because they game banging. And the essays know what I'm talking about. So even they have a problem with the Paisa. But it's not all the Paisas, like I said. It's a big number. It's like probably half. Just like the lighter shit, and then even when you go to the jobs, a lot of them be on some bullshit. Like, they'll snitch on you, they don't give a fuck. I'd have had why did motherfuckers do that to me, especially at the warehouse jobs. Don't work at the warehouses. I don't do that shit no more, but back when I used to work at the warehouses, all the Paisas used to snitch. They get mad, they snitching on you, they don't give a fuck. But they do it to everybody. They don't just snitch on me. They'll snitch on me, they'll snitch on the essays, and the essays be getting into it with them too. So that's more towards that community of the Latino. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, some of them is cool as fuck and they don't agree with that shit. They'll be like, oh, he a bitch, and they'll talk shit, you know, then, you know. So it's not all of them. It's a big range of them, but it's not all of them, you know. I know this because I deal with Mexicans like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So they do have this certain stigma, but it's to a degree. You have to really know LA to know, because most people, every hood in LA, or just even a regular town, but mainly the hood areas, is a black and a Mexican hood. It might be a Crip hood in this area, but it's also a Mexican hood in this area as well, or it's a blood hood and a Mexican hood too. Like, everybody shares a hood, you know what I'm saying? Then some areas is just one. But most of us in Southern Cali, we grew up together. Just in Southern Cali, period, really, we grew up together. And then, you know, a lot of bullshit be happening because the street shit, even if you don't get involved in the street shit, it just be a lot of weird shit going on, you know, just a lot of politicking and shit. And that's what that's all about. So like I said, I think it was a good interview. And we do all support each other. I think everybody support each other on their behalf, on their time, on their watch, you know? Like, it's not really a better way I could say it, you know what I mean? You know, just like it's some black people that act funny. It is what it is. But I think, like I said, I think it's more narrated towards that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of Mexicans do support black shit. They do it how they do it. You know what I'm saying? They support our music. They support our music so much that they are a part of the hip hop community. You know, they just throw their own little twist on it, you know, which is cool. Do you. What I tell people, do you. Don't copy me, do you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. I don't see what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we support them. You go to a Mexican shop, there's always some niggas in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You see a lowrider driving by, they playing some motherfucking oldies. That's them black niggas they listening to, and they know it. Even some of the ones that be racist, they be fucking nigga on some weird shit, right? But they playing motherfucking Snoop Dogg, or they playing motherfucking Roger Troutman. Like, nigga, that's weird, but all right. They have one of the motherfucking Raider jersey with a black nigga name on the back. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know, them Southerners love them Raiders, boy. So, like I said, everybody's supportive in their own way. You know what I mean? But it's a good topic. I think what has to happen is a sit down, a proper sit down. But that's not going to change everybody's mind. But, you know, for those that are like-minded, a proper sit down would be great. You know what I mean? Sit down, talk the shit, shoot the shit. Boom, that's it. Hopefully I got down to the point of what I had to say. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So that's my reaction for that. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my brothers out there. You already know, peace, love, and unity. Shout out to all the Hispanic homies out there. You already know, West. You know, I fuck with y'all, y'all fuck with me, and that's how we gonna rock this motherfucker. You know, and one thing I can say, when the Hispanic community like you, they love you. I can say that. Any nigga know what I'm talking about. If some motherfucking Mexicans, I'm gonna just say Mexicans, I ain't gonna even say SA, I'm gonna just say Mexicans in general. Just they whole little shit, right? If they like you, they fuck with you. Nigga, they'll take a bullet for you. If they like you, they fuck with you. They got some good loyalty. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. That's gonna answer all the questions right there. You gotta know to know. Besides, everybody argues and have fights and shootings and, you know, and yeah, they do weird shit because they fuck with the, you know, I heard something about, I'm gonna say this last thing, something about they fuck with the Aryan Brotherhood in jail. Yeah, and that's part of that stigmatism, that fucked up ideology. Yeah, I agree. It's fucked up. I thought that was the worst thing in my life when I went to jail. Why y'all fucking with them? Y'all ain't fucking with us. I look-key was mad. Like, man, what the fuck? But I'm not gonna get into detail why they fuck with them, because I know, besides that, because all of them don't agree with that shit, but they have to follow suit. You feel me? That's something I ain't gonna really speak on, but they have to follow suit. A lot of them don't agree with that shit. They don't like it. Cause a lot of them be like, man, I ain't fucking with them. You feel me? I done had ones I chop it up with while I was in there. They like, man, I fuck with blacks, fool. I ain't fuck with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them be cool. If they fuck with you, they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that part. I'm gonna just say that. I ain't gonna get into detail, but overall, yeah, that's weird. You know, I hate that shit. That's why you stay the fuck out of jail. You watching this, don't go hit that lick you finna hit. Nigga, go fill out a job application. Nigga, go do something to make some money. Nigga, go fucking get a loan and pay that motherfucker back. There's a lot of ways to make money out here. Don't go to fucking jail. I don't give a fuck. We all be struggling sometimes. Don't do nothing to go to jail, homie. Unless somebody doing something to your family. Otherwise, don't do that to yourself. And a lot of people, they get institutionalized going to jail. That shit fucks their head up. I've seen it. I've seen Mexican homies get out of jail, they acting weird. Then it take them a while, then they be back normal. I'll be like, damn, this nigga acting like a fucking weirdo. You know? Because they get fucked up in the head with all that bullshit. Same with blacks. Some black homies get out and they fuck Mexicans and they be tripping. I be like, damn, nigga. Nigga, them the homies. But, you know, then they take them a while, then they, you know, same shit. So jail fucks people up. You gotta learn how to not get caught up in the riff-raff and the shenanigans, you feel me? Leave that shit, like they say when you in that bitch. That shit is for the birds, leave that shit. And for the people that got caught up and they got life and all that shit, man, God bless you. But other than that, fuck that shit. Yeah. To further notice, man, I hope this video was informative to people out there that probably don't know or whatever the fuck, you know. Hopefully I got this point across I was trying to get through. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell one time, leave a comment, excuse me, all that good stuff. And by the way, I'm gonna leave a link after this video is over. You can watch this other video I got with me and my Mexican homies. It's called Unity, Fly West, me and a group of my boy, King Escobar, the homie, you know what I'm saying? He half black, half Mexican. I'm full black. The other homies is straight Mexican. And we got a little mixture in the video. We all fuck with each other. The video a couple years old. We got a lot more other shit, but this is like the one where we talking about that particular topic, excuse me. Excuse me. So check out that link right there. It's about to come on right in here, something right there. To further notice, y'all, West Coast, keep it lit. I'm dehydrated like a motherfucker, my bad, y'all. But have a good one though. Peace out.